We are back for another Solforge draft, as you can tell. We just had some fun playing a Weirwood Patriarch deck, and it looks like the pick here, too. I like it much better than Lifeblood Dryad, and even in the decks where Lifeblood Dryad is best. Firefist Uranti is fine. I don't like avatars, and I'm actually liking them less lately. Soul Harvest is interesting, but it's more of a constructed card. I don't know if it's casual or if it's competitive, but it's more of a constructed card. The same is kind of true for Metaskill. Patriarch is easily the pick here, though. Okay. Nexus Pilot is very good. I have said I do like Patriarch with Necrium a little more. I also really like Delver. Delver can just be a big body that's tough to deal with. Pilot may be a slightly better card, but I kind of want to just keep my colors open and see where this goes. Okay, so we're forced to make a pick, and it's not with a necessarily good card. So it's kind of just picking colors based on how much we like the color more than the power of the card, because I think Aerial Surge or Electronet are slightly the better cards, but not by a ton, so it's kind of based on preferences. In our last draft, we were Uterra Necrium off of a similar start. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Electronet here, just so that I'm not drafting the same colors. Again, I feel like Patriarch is better with things that are not Tempest, just because Tempest things tend to have a higher power number. Alright, Oxidon Spitter could get the buff from Patriarch, but it's not worth it enough to not just take the better creature. Similarly, I'm going to take the Vault Tactician just because it's a good creature, despite not getting that buff ever. Lightbringer Cleric versus Delver is interesting. Again, I think Delver just gets big. Although, I've definitely been impressed by Cleric. This is a really terrible pack. Alpha's okay. I mean, you can get jetpacks or whatever, or just trade with it. I think I'm actually going to just take a Metasite here. We already have an Electronet even. Maybe we can Metasite some of our iffier creatures to try and grow them. Alright. Swamp Moss Lurker trades very, very well. Or Savant can become a very impressive thing. We're pretty Alloyin at the moment. I guess it's 3 to 4, which isn't that one-sided. I'm not entirely sure which is better here. I'd appreciate if y'all would enter in any comments that you feel. I think I'm going to go with the Savant. I think it gets the slight nod, but Lurker may actually be correct there. Man, I want to take creatures, but there's just not much great here. I'll take a Stasis Warden despite it being pretty terrible. Metasite versus Electronet. Again, I'm not sure which is better. I already have one of each. Probably Electronet just because I already have one of the other. Alright, Swamp Moss Lurker is the best card. I don't like taking turns off to Scipient Augmentation. Despite my Metasite, I think I'd definitely rather have a Lurker. Especially because we want to just get more good creatures. Assassin is very, very good at level 2. But Frostwall Tracker is not bad, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. I say it's not bad, like, that's not, like, that makes it sound more unimpressive than it is. Its ability at level 2 is why I'm taking it. I feel that its ability at level 2 is worth more than a bit bigger body. I'm going to go ahead and keep taking Delvers here. Glowstride Stag both can trigger Life Shaper Savant, and it can get at least a level 2 and then 3 Patriarch trigger. We'll see how good Delvers are here. I definitely want more high-power creatures. One Vault Technician and one Swamp Moss Lurker are a bit more than I'd like to have at this point in the draft. Sparkbot's a bit better here. All right. Very happy to see a Matriarch. I think that is the pick over Assassin. Technosmith. Okay, we don't have anything to trigger Light Shield Patrol, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take a Technosmith. It grows from Patriarch, and it can just help us get some of these things up to a higher level. I'm not getting any of the Alloyin like key cards that I really like the Forge Plate Sentry and such. I think I just want more creatures, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Guardian. Alright, Matrix Guardian is very good. I like having those 6-power creatures. Ionic War Charger is up on that list of creatures I really want. Alright, Sowers again, very, very good with Patriarch. Okay, 5 spells to choose from. Strength of number is good with the Patriarch we have and the Matriarch, but not necessarily with a ton else. I think I'm still going to take it here, though. It has the most upside out of all those. Alright, more 6-power creatures. Probably Ravager, although Cobra's okay for removal. Adrius Pulse could be good on a board. We'll see. Alright, Flow Shield Prototype. It has a reasonable body. It's hard to trigger. However, I haven't really gotten to play with it much, so I'm going to take it over what would probably be an Infiltrator. Following it up with the Infiltrator. Phytobomb and Patriarch would be good together, but that is the only combo I have, so it's not enough to be worth messing with. Okay. So we've started getting a couple more 6-power creatures. Still going to just take the Technician here. I think it's the best of these. Ghost Gale Croba, again, can be removal. Hunting Pack's pretty bad. I'll take Guardian. Alright, so this feels like it's a little more mediocre than the previous deck, but it's definitely got some stuff going for it. We'll see.